Hello grade 3, how are you? In this video inshallah we are going to talk about our teeth. By the end of this video we should know how many sets of teeth we have during our life, how many types of teeth we have in our mouth, and different parts of the tooth, crown and root. And we also should know about the healthy habits to keep our teeth healthy. At the beginning, we should know that we have four types of teeth in our mouth. 4 different types of teeth. Number 1, incisors. Incisors are the front teeth, the teeth in the front of our mouth. We have 8 incisors inside our mouth, 4 on the top and 4 on the bottom. The job of the incisors is to cut food. That's why the rabbit have a very sharp incisors to cut carrot and grass. Canines. Canines is a very sharp teeth in the corner of our mouth. Canines are very sharp teeth in the corner of our mouth. We have 4 canines in our mouth, 1 in each corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 canines, 1 at each corner. Canines are for tearing food. That's why the line have very sharp canines to tear meat, to know how to tear meat well. Then we have the big teeth in our mouth, which are molars and premolars. Molars and premolars. Molars are a very big teeth, very big and wide, to crush and grind food. And premolars also for crushing and grinding food because they are big and wide. This is how they looks like. Incisors for cutting and biting food. Canines for tearing food with a sharp end. Premolars and molars for chewing and grinding food. Our teeth is composed of 2 parts. The part which is embedded inside the gum, this red part is called the gum. The part which is inside the gum and it's called root. And the part which is outside the gum and it's called crown. Crown and root. Crown, the outside part. The inside part, root. Crown and root. Crown and root. All of our teeth, incisors and canine and some premolars have only 1 root. But premolars from 2 to 4 root. Premolars have from 2 to 4 root. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3, sometimes 4. While premolars from 1 to 2. Sometimes 1, other times 2. Okay? From 1 to 2, while molars from 2 to 4. Canines and incisors has only 1 root. But the only kind of teeth that a lot of roots is the molars. This is how they looks like inverted. 3 roots, which mean this is the molars. Premolars, sharp, crown, canine, flat, crown, incisors. Incisors, canine, premolars and molars, and this part is the root while this part is the crown. Sure, we can name this so easily. The front teeth, incisors, and they have a flat crown. Sharp teeth in the corner, canine. So many roots, molars, and before molars we have premolars. This we have to name them according to their shape. So many roots, so molars, sharp crown incisor, canine, flat crown incisor, and this premolar. Here we should divide the food, cut it and paste it according to the healthy to our teeth and the healthy and unhealthy for our teeth. To keep your teeth healthy and avoid formation of plaque, and plaque is the yellow dirt which stuck to our teeth when we stop brushing it, you should visit the dentist and brush your teeth and eat healthy food and stop eating sweets. So about these cookies, it's unhealthy because it contains chocolate chips, and the chocolate chips may stuck in our mouth and cause tooth decay or tooth caries. Carrot healthy, cupcakes unhealthy, so many sugar, yogurt healthy, Coca-Cola unhealthy, cheese healthy, rich in calcium, which is the main component in our teeth. Our teeth is made up of calcium. Sweets unhealthy, apple very healthy. Now let's move to another topic, which is our skeleton, and after that we will answer a sheet. Skeleton is the bones that makes up our body. We will know their job, their different parts, and so on. Our skeleton consists of bones that support, protect, and move our body. This is how our skeleton looks like. It consists of bones, and it support, protect, and move our body. Baby skeleton consists of 300 bones. The baby skeleton is consisting of 300 bones, while the adult skeleton consists of 206. Because when we born, our skeleton or our bones didn't fuse or didn't stuck together. We have a small parts of bone that stucking during our growing up or during our growth. Look at the baby skull, at the baby head, so many small bones. All of those bones get stuck or become one bone when these baby grow up. That's why the number of bones decrease as we growing up till we become adults. Parts of the skeleton for protection: our skull, the head bone. Skull is for protecting the brain from being damaged or harmed in case of any shock. Rib cage is a part that protects our heart and lungs. Rib cage is a part which protecting our heart and lung. Parts for support and movement: spine, the spine or the backbone, and the pelvic bone, the bone in our hips, and arm bones and leg bones and shoulder blade. We will talk about everyone alone on itself. Our skeleton support our body and help us moving with the help of our muscles. Spine or the backbone, this is the spine or the backbone. It support our body and help us moving our back. We can move our back through our spine. Pelvic bone or pelvis, this bone support our body, support it. We will not fall down because we have a pelvis that carry our body weight and support us. Arm bones and leg bones helping us moving by the help of muscles. The muscles contacting to the bones so we can move our body. Look, movement of bones with the help of muscle. This is the bone, and this is the bone with the muscles attached to them or in contact to them. Shoulder blade. Shoulder blade help us moving our shoulders. We move our shoulders by the help of the shoulder blade. So now we know that our skeleton do 3 functions in our body, which are protecting our body, move our body, and support it. Now you should label the different parts in our skeleton and write its function. This part is called the skull, and it protects our brain. This is the rib cage, and it protects our lungs and heart. This is the backbone or spine, and it supports our body and move it. Pelvic bone to support the body, leg bones to move our body, arm bones movement, shoulder blade to move our shoulder. Now it's time to answer some important sheets about teeth and skeleton. Class 6W are revising work on teeth. Their teacher asked them what they can remember about different human teeth and the job that they do. Join the statement to the correct box. We have true and false. Number 1. Molars are for tearing. Molars are for tearing. False. Molars are for chewing and grinding food. Incisors are for cutting. Incisors are for cutting. This is true. Incisors are for cutting and biting food. Canines are for tearing. Canines, the corner teeth in our mouth, the corner sharp teeth are for tearing. Yes, that's correct. True. During their lives, humans have 3 sets of teeth. We only have 2 sets, baby teeth and adult teeth. So it's false. Premolars are for grinding. True. Let's move to question number 2. Visiting the dentist twice a year is one way that you can look after your teeth. List 2 other ways that you can keep your teeth healthy. Brushing them 3 times daily and stop eating too much sweets. And we can also write eat healthy food and so on. The picture below show one type of human tooth. What is the name of this type of tooth? Flat teeth, flat crown. So this is incisor. Keeping teeth healthy. Dylan has been to the dentist for check-up. The dentist has told him he can keep his teeth healthy by removing the build-up of plaque on his teeth. The plaque, remember, the plaque is the yellow stuff, that's yellow dirt that's stuck to our teeth when you stop brushing it. And the accumulation or the formation of this plaque in our teeth will cause tooth decay, which will spoil our teeth completely. سوس يعني. How can Dylan remove the plaque on his teeth? How can he do that? By brushing his teeth. The dentist also told Dylan that some drinks are bad for his teeth. When Dylan gets back to school, he decides to investigate. He decides to make an investigation. Which drinks are bad for teeth? Which drinks are bad for teeth? So this is gonna be the question of our investigation. His teachers told him that eggshell are similar to teeth. The eggshell formed of calcium and our teeth formed of calcium. That's why both of them are similar. Dylan placed some pieces of eggshell in beakers with different drinks. Beakers mean cups. And leave them for 3 days. They leave the eggshell in the drink for 3 days. Give 3 things that Dylan should keep the same to make the test fair. Give 3 things that Dylan should keep the same to make the test fair. Number 1, the amount of drink. He must use the same amount of drink, same amount of water and milk and fizzy sugary drink and orange juice, same amount. The size of the eggshell must be the same. The time also must be the same. I can't leave an eggshell for 3 days and the other one for 2 days and the other for 5. No, in this case this test is not going to be fair. We must make the time the same. So size of eggshell, time and amount of drink. After 3 days, Dylan made the following observations of the pieces of eggshell. Observation means he look at the eggshell to see what happens to them. And he write his results in this table. In case of water, the eggshell remains thick, rigid, and snaps. Thick means a little bit big. It doesn't become thin Okay, it remains thick as it used to be. Rigid means hard. Rigid means hard, while flexible means it can be bended. So in case of water, the teeth becomes thick, rigid, snaps. Snaps, we can't crack it easily. We can't break it easily. Milk, thick, rigid, and snaps. Fizzy, sugary drink, oh, the eggshell become thin. Flexible, I can bend it easily. Tears, I can tear it. I can cut it easily into pieces. In case of orange juice, thin, flexible, tears. Dylan forms a conclusion. He wrote what he understands from his results or his data. Fizzy, sugary drinks make eggshells thinner. Sugary, fizzy drinks make the eggshell thinner. Suggest 2 more conclusions that Dylan could make from his results. Actually, we can write about 12 conclusions from these results. Like, for example, water make the eggshell thick, water make the eggshell rigid, water make the eggshell snap, milk make the eggshell thick, milk make the eggshell rigid, milk drink make the eggshell snaps, fizzy sugary drink make the eggshell thin, fizzy sugary drink make the eggshell flexible, fizzy sugary drink make the eggshell tears, orange juice make the eggshell thin, orange juice make the eggshell flexible, orange juice make the eggshell tears. All of those are conclusions from this experiment, from these results table we got. Suggest 2 more conclusions that Dylan could make from his results. He can say milk drink make the eggshell thick or thicker, milk make the eggshell rigid, milk is healthy for our teeth. This is another conclusion. You can write so many conclusions from these results. Avoiding sugary drinks helps to keep your teeth healthy. Suggest 1 way you can keep the rest of your body healthy. Eating healthy food and exercising. This could keep you healthy for lifetime. Skeleton and light. Skeleton and light. X-ray pictures are made by passing a special kind of rays through objects that block out light. You know the X-ray, the black scan we did it when Bashar got a broken bone or something. They pass rays or light through our body, okay, and this light get absorbed by our bones, so we get this picture. What is the scientific word for objects that block out light? That block out all light. Object that block out all light, we call it opaque. Doctors use X-ray pictures to examine people's skeletons. Put a tick next to each statement you agree with. The skeleton protect important organs like heart. Yes. The rib cage protect the heart. Bones are not connected to each other. No, they are connected. This is wrong, so 1 right and 1 wrong. The bones are connected through joints. The skeleton support the rest of the body. Yes, it support the rest of the body. Bones contact to make the body move. Bones contract to make the body move. No, not bones. This is wrong. Muscles contract to make the body move. I'm sorry, we lose the page. So we have 2 true statements. Skeleton support the rest of our body. Skeleton protect important organ like heart. Muscles and skeleton. Evan has a new bike. His mom has bought him a helmet. Helmet, you know, the helmet, the cover we put on our head to protect it while driving, while riding a bike or a motorbike, to wear when he riding his bike. He says it will help him to protect his body from accident. It will help to protect him if he has an accident. Which organ in Ivan's head will the helmet help to protect? Which organ will be protected? I didn't say which bone, I said which organ. The brain. Excellent. Name the part of the skeleton that act as a natural helmet. Natural helmet in our body, it's the skull. Your skeleton helps to protect your organs. It also works with your muscles to help you move. Take the two correct statements about the muscles. When you use muscle, it contracts and gets shorter. Muscles can only push on a bone. Muscle can only pull on a bone. Muscle can push and pull on a bone. Okay? You can try by stretching your hand and stretching an arm and put a hand below your arm. You will find the muscle pulling on your bone, and then bend your arm. You will find it pushing on your bone. What type of human tooth does the picture below show? Tooth with so many roots, so it's going to be molars. The children agree that cutting down on a sugary drink is a good way to help prevent tooth decay. Describe another way to keep your teeth healthy. Describe another way to keep teeth healthy. Brushing your teeth, eat healthy food, visit the dentist. Let's move to question D. Tigers are meat eaters. Tigers are meat eaters, and we know the meaning of this word, which is carnivores. They get all their food by catching and eating other animals. Describe how you would expect tigers' canine to be different from human canines and explain why. Tiger canines must be very sharp or sharper than human canines, as a tiger is a carnivore animal and it eats meat, while human is an omnivore and it eats meat and other plants and so on. Okay, so tiger canines are sharper than the human canine because the tiger is a carnivore animal and it needs its canine to tear meat. Bones. Monica cereals has calcium added to it. The cereals that Monica has calcium added to it. She says, I can stay healthy by eating this cereal for every meal. Is Monica right? No, she is not right. Because, explain your answer, it's because we need to eat different kinds of healthy food to stay healthy, not only cereals. Humans need calcium to grow and strengthen the bones that make up their skeleton. Skeleton and our teeth are made up of calcium. That's why we need to drink milk, which contain calcium to strengthen up our bones and our teeth. One of the job skeleton is to protect organs. Name the part of the skeleton that protect the brain. Part of the skeleton that protect the brain is the skull. Excellent. Give another important job to the skeleton. Move and support our body. A life process shows something is alive. Growth is a life process. Write down two other life process. You remember the life process are Mrs. Green words, M for movement. All of the living things can move. All of the living things can respire, and we said respires mean getting energy from our food, and move means changing your place. As for sensitivity, all of us can sense. I can sense or I can feel hot and cold. I can sense things by touching. Even the plants can sense, as we said, when the sunflower senses the existence of the sun and it grow for it, and the root of the plant feel the water or sense water and grow for it. G for growth. All of the living things grow up and change their size. R for reproduce or reproduction. All of the living things have babies and can have a baby. E for excretion, and excretion means getting rid of your waste. We can get rid of our waste by going to the toilet or by sweating or going to the toilet. And for the plant, as I told you, there is some opens in the leaf, on the leaf of the plant, through which the plant gets rid of the excess water in its body. So this is how the plant excrete. And for nutrition, all of the living things need to eat. Thank you so much, grade 3, for watching this video. I know it takes too long, but I hope it was interesting and important for you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.